Hello my bestie boos, welcome back to my channel. I'm TheMomLatrice, and today we're going to be talking about my 10 fragrances that are grown and sexy. These are my top 10 grown and sexy fragrances in no particular order because I love them all and I don't want to choose. Okay, we're not going to rank them around here, so please sit down, watch with me. I hope you enjoy my content. Please like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, all of those wonderful things. Get you something to drink and sit down with me as we have some girl chat and talk about grown and sexy fragrances. So the first grown and sexy fragrance is Vanilla Woods by the 7 Virtues. As you can see, it's well loved. I love this stuff. I actually first heard about it, I think it was by Kyra I'm Unique on YouTube. This is a vanilla heavy fragrance, vanilla forward fragrance. It's sweet, caramel, amber, powdery, fruity, balsamic. That's what it's described as on Fragrantica. The notes are, top notes are pear, middle notes is rose, base note is vanilla, caramel, and amber. This is super deep. It's like, it's not like bakery, but it's super vanilla, deep, heavy fragrance. I love it. I love it so much. It smells a little boozy, like you open up fresh vanilla, not the imitation vanilla, girl. I'm talking about the real expensive one, the one you only use for special occasions when you cooking. That's this. It's so good. It's very deep, very grown, very sexy. It's also good to layer with other fragrances. I layer this when I want to bring out the sweetness or the deepness in something that maybe not as deep. So yeah, this is Vanilla Woods by the 7 Virtues. Love, love, love. So this next one, she's very grown. She's very about her business. She is a boss lady and she is grown and she is sexy, okay? This is Maison Francis Kirk Dijon Paris Gentle Fluidity Gold. They have a silver version as well that leans more masculine. This one leans more feminine, although I believe all of Maison Francis Kirk Dijon's fragrances are unisex, so anybody could wear them. It's just up to your personal preference. But she is very grown. She's very sexy. She works a corporate job, okay? She's about her coins. She's in her bag. That's what this reminds me of. It's described as a vanilla, powdery, amber, woody, fresh, spicy, aromatic, musky, sweet, soft, spicy fragrance. And I think it's all of those things, okay? The notes are vanilla, obviously. I smell vanilla more than all the other notes in the fragrance. So when you smell it, you get that hint, that punch of vanilla. Then I smell the coriander. Then I smell the nutmeg, and then I smell the amberiness on the bottom. So the notes are vanilla, amber, musk, woodsy notes, whatever that means, juniper berries, nutmeg, and coriander. So yeah, that is MFK, Maison Francis Kirk Dijon, Gentle Fluidity Gold. She's that girl. This next one is one of my favorites, obviously, or I wouldn't be showing y'all none of this, but she's sweet, amber, vanilla, woody, powdery, floral, warm, spicy, and musky. This is Kayali Vanilla 28. Kayali Vanilla 28. I've had this probably a month. When this first came out, the hype was real. The hype was real, but I wasn't jumping on the bandwagon because I'm like, it's another vanilla, it's another vanilla. But she's special. She's good. She's real good. This one, when you smell it, you definitely gonna smell the vanilla. I smell ambery. I smell the musk. She has that Kayali DNA because all of the Kayali fragrances has that DNA right at the bottom that they kind of smell similar, but they all have a uniqueness to them. She is so good. Especially, I love her to layer. I layer her with everything. She layers good with all of the Kayali fragrances. I layer her with Eat and Juicy Apple. I layer her with even non-Kayali fragrances, she's super good. The notes are vanilla orchid, jasmine, brown sugar. Okay, I love me some brown sugar. Okay. Tonka bean, amber, amberwood, musk, patchouli. I'm not the hugest fan of patchouli, but I don't smell it that much in here, so I think it just gives it a bit of a deepness. Vanilla is forward, like I said, but I also smell that brown sugar in there, and I smell a tiny bit of that patchouli, but it gives it a depth that it wouldn't have otherwise. So this is Kayali Vanilla 28. She's good. Okay, this next one, she's a girly girl. She's a girly girl, but she's also a boss. She knows how to go to work, and then she knows how to go to the winery on the weekends with her girlfriends. Okay, she is very complex. You're not gonna forget her, but she's not gonna like stand out of the crowd too much. But when you see her, you know she's that girl. You know she's grown and she's sexy. This one is Valentino, Donna, born in Roma. And if you've never heard of this, I don't know where you've been. I really don't, because this is good, the bomb. Okay, you can see the love is real because that dent is huge. I actually even bought a bottle of this for my sister because she smelled it at my house and she loved it so much, and she don't buy a lot of stuff for herself. So I'm like, girl, I'm gonna gift you this because this should be in everybody's collection. This is woody, it's vanilla, but the vanilla is not super forward. It's fruity, soft, spicy, powdery, floral. It has a green note in it. It has a little citrus, so it's fresh. It's a little spicy. It's very woody as well. I love this. It's perfect for the office, all of those things. The notes are black currant, pink pepper, bergamot. It has jasmine, jasmine tea. The base notes are bourbon, vanilla, cashmere, and guaiac wood. I don't know what that is. All I know is it smells good, and everybody should have it in their collection. Okay, this next one, she's grown. She's super grown and sexy. She don't care what nobody think. She gonna walk around and be the boss wherever she is. I have a funny story about this one because when I first sprayed it on me, I was like, cough syrup, nope, no ma'am, I don't like this at all. I don't know what this is. It smells like root beer, it smells like medicine. But then I left the store, and like 10 minutes later, I'm like, what is that smell? It smells so good. And it was this. And I'm like, oh, that dry down is where it's at. Okay, so this is not a safe blind buy, but that dry down, that's where it is. This is Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle. You see my little dent. Okay, I use her. She is beautiful. Now, some people say she leans mature. I don't mind a little mature fragrance as long as it's complex and it smells good. Okay, and that's what she does. I was in a fragrance group on Facebook, and I was torn between getting this or not, because in the opening, like I said, I was like, I don't know. But the dry down was so good, so I'm like, should I get this? And I'm telling you, all the men in the comments was like, yes, this is sexy. Yes, get it. This is so good. That's what I would recommend for my wife, or if I was married, this is what I would want my wife to wear. Okay, so the men love this. I don't care about none of that. I just care what I like, and she's good. The notes are pear, bergamot, floral notes, leather. I don't smell the leather really strong, but it's in there. It kind of deepens it a bit. Vanilla, vetiver, amber, and musk. So, like I said, not a safe blind buy, but she's grown and she's sexy. Real sexy. You know what? Let me... I'm gonna need some of this. Ooh, I haven't sprayed her in a while because it's been hot, and it's not really a hot summertime fragrance. It's more like a wintertime fragrance or cool nighttime fragrance. Oh, she smells so good. This next one, have you ever smelled a fragrance and you smell it at first and it's like, it stink, it don't smell good, no ma'am. But then like a week goes by and you go to the store and you smell it again and you love it? Isn't that crazy how that happens? I don't know what it was, but that's this one for me. This is Valentino, Donna, born in Roma, Intense. This is the intense version. And I thought this one would be like a deeper version of the original Donna Born Aroma, but she's not. She's totally different, in my opinion. She's totally different. This is an ambery vanilla. And the notes are bourbon vanilla, amber, jasmine, and benzoin. So this one, I smell the jasmine. It's kind of deep and sexy, and I actually like to layer this with the original Donna Born Aroma. But she deserves to be on this list because she is grown and she is sexy, okay? Now this one is very polarizing. You either love her, or you can't stand her, or you can't smell her, okay? You either love her, yes, can't stand her, or your nose blind to it. You can't smell it after a while. But this put the girls on high alert when it first came out. Everybody was talking about this. This was the it fragrance. If you had this in your collection, you was that girl. You was definitely that girl, okay? And it fills the air. It's very strong, but I love it. And I don't care what nobody say. She deserves to be here. She's paid her coins. She's paid her dues, and she deserves her spot, okay? This is Mason Francis Kirk de John Baccarat Rouge 540. And as you see, I got the big girl. I got Big Mama because there's the dent in that one. I love it so much, and I'm gonna spray it. I don't care if I got something on already. It's so spicy and just, it's hard to describe this fragrance if you've never smelt it. I really don't have the words, but it's woody, it's ambery, it's spicy, it's aromatic, it's kind of cold and metallic, but at the same time warm and hot and spicy. The notes are saffron, and you really smell the saffron in this when you first spray it. You smell that saffron, and this is a note that it's not in a lot of fragrances, but it's a good one. Also jasmine, amberwood, ambergris, fir resin. Fir resin, what? Cedar, what? But it smells good. It goes together. It is perfectly blended to the point of perfection. I mean, this one is like chef's kiss, baby, okay? That's what this is. This is so good. It also layers with a bunch of things. I mean, I probably layered this with like almost everything in my collection. It is that good. You need her in your collection. I don't care what nobody say. Even if you get a small one, she is super good. I would say she's a safe line buy, but then again, I wouldn't, because, you know, noses are so subjective. You may like it, you may not, or maybe you go nose blind to it, because some people can't smell this fragrance. Thankfully, I can, and I'm happy about that. But she is grown and she is sexy. This next fragrance house is talked about a lot as well, from the design of the bottle to the different fragrances they have. Some people love it, some people hate it, like with many things. When I first smelled this one, I was like, I don't know, it's too sweet for me. But the more I smelt it, and as time went by, I love it now. And like I said, that's crazy to me, but I super love it. This one is Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl. And you know, all of Carolina Herrera's Good Girl line has this shoe bottle. I got the original one years and years ago as a gift from my sister. This one I bought on my own. She's so good. She's juicy, she's fruity, she's a tartness, like you want to do that when you first smell it, because it's that tart lychee in there. It's so good, and it's super sexy. Like, you gonna get chased down, baby. If you wearing this, you gonna get chased down. They're gonna be like, what are you wearing? Like, men love this. I don't know what it is, if it's the sweetness of it, if it's the lychee, the sourness of it. Men and women love this, but girl, be careful when you wear it. I'm telling you what I know. You better listen. I'm telling you what I know. So the notes in this are lychee, red currant, rose, vanilla, and vetiver. I love lychee. I love rose. I love vanilla. I love vetiver. I love red currant. I mean, I love it all. So, I mean, I don't know how I could have went wrong with this fragrance. I don't know why I didn't like it at first, but it's so good. It's fruity. It's sweet, but it has enough depth to where it's not sickening. She's grown, she's sexy, and she deserves to be here. And the bottle's cute. Now this next one, she deserves a round of applause. Let's give it to her. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's perfect for summer. It's perfect for spring. It's just perfect all around. I have the original version of this, and that one was even delicious, okay? But this one, to the next level, okay? To the next level. This is Burberry Her Elixir. Burberry Her Elixir de Parfum, or whatever the name is. Oh, this is a strawberry cream milkshake. Okay, who don't want to smell like that? It's fruity, it's sweet, it's vanilla, it's powdery. The notes are strawberry, blackberry, jasmine, vanilla, amber, and sandalwood, and they are blended to the T. When I first smelled this, well, I heard about it first, so it was going around when it first came out. I heard about it first, and I was like, well, Burberry Her is really good. So this, I mean, I probably don't need this. I smelled it at the store. I was like, baby, put it in the basket. Put it in a basket right now. Put it in the shopping carts, and we're gonna check out. Okay, because this is so good. It's girly, but it's deep. It's sexy. I have been chased down, I can't even count how many times. Women and men, like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? It's her. Burberry Her Elixir. Super good. Very worth the coin. Okay, it's worth the coin. It's not cheap, but it's worth it. Burberry Her Elixir. She's grown and she's sexy. Now this one is a flanker of an original fragrance. The original of this, the girls was going crazy over it, honey. But when I smelled it, I'm like, no ma'am, no ma'am. I'm not a big fan of lavender in fragrances. I had Mon Guerlain, which is a lavender heavy fragrance, and I sold that immediately, okay? It's pretty, but that lavender was just too much for me. And the original version of this one, the lavender overpowers it for me. I didn't like that one. People thought I was crazy. But baby, when they came out with this version, I tried it. I loved it so much. I loved it so much. And then for some reason I wasn't that into it anymore. So I put it in my my cabinet with my perfumes and everything. And then I was decluttering. I wanted to sell a few of my perfumes. So I pulled this out and I was gonna sell her. Then I smelled it again and I fell in love all over again. I forgot how much I loved it. This is Yves Saint Laurent Libre Intense. This is Libre Intense. In the dictionary, where it says the definition of grown and sexy is this. The definition of grown and sexy is Libre Intense. She's a boss. She is a boss. Okay, she walks in. She's the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. That's what she is. She walks in the room, she fills it up with her power and her presence and all of that. That's this. You gonna smell me before I walk in the room, honey. Okay, I'm gonna walk to the door and I'm just, the air just gonna be full of my fragrance. You gonna know I'm coming with this. This is Libre Intense. It's a vanilla white floral. It's sweet, but it has an amber spiciness to it as well. The notes are lavender, mandarin orange, and bergamot. And then you go down into lavender, Tunisian orange blossom. I smell the orange blossom in here. Jasmine sambac, orchid, Madagascar, vanilla, tonka bean, ambergris, and vetiver. And she is the bomb. Look at that dent. Look at that dent. If that don't tell you how much I love her with all the fragrances that I have, then I don't know what to say. But she is grown and sexy, baby. And you heard it from me. So those are my 10 picks for grown and sexy fragrances. Things that I love, things that I wear when I want to be a boss, when I want to feel confident. These are the things that I will pick up. So I hope you enjoy watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Help your girl out. I'm trying to grow my channel. TheMomLatrice on Instagram. Please follow me over there if you're just watching me for the first time on YouTube. So I love you guys so much. Also click the notification bell down below so that you can get notified when I upload more videos, because your girl is trying to get them together. I'm trying to get them together. So thank you so much again for watching. I love you, love you, love you, love you.